The early morning sunlight filtered through the small apartment window, casting long shadows across Maria Rodriguez's sparse living room. Her weathered suitcase sat in the corner, a silent reminder of the long journey from her hometown in Mexico City to the bustling streets of San Francisco. At 25, she carried with her nothing but hope, determination, and a carefully folded letter from her grandmother, the only family member who had always believed in her dreams. Maria's fingers traced the outline of her acceptance letter to the Culinary Institute. Cooking had always been her sanctuary, a skill passed down through generations of women in her family. Her mother had wanted her to stay, to marry a local boy, and settle into the predictable rhythm of their small community. But Maria craved something more, a chance to prove herself, to create a life entirely her own. The tiny kitchen became her first battlefield. By day, she worked as a dishwasher in a downtown restaurant, saving every penny. By night, she studied her cookbooks, practiced her techniques, and dreamed of becoming a chef. Her first ally was Jack Thompson, the sous chef at the restaurant, a gruff but kind-hearted man in his 50s who saw something special in Maria's dedication. "You've got fire in your eyes," Jack told her one night after closing, watching her meticulously clean the kitchen. "Most people would have given up by now." Maria smiled, wiping down the last of the stainless steel surfaces. "In my family, giving up is not an option." Her second challenge came in the form of Elena Martinez, another immigrant who worked as a server at the same restaurant. Unlike Maria's quiet determination, Elena was loud, ambitious, and constantly comparing herself to others. They formed an uneasy friendship, united by their shared background, but divided by their approaches to survival. "Not everyone gets lucky like you," Elena would often say, her words a mixture of admiration and resentment. "Some of us have to fight twice as hard." The Culinary Institute represented more than just an education to Maria. It was a ticket to legitimacy, to proving that she belonged. Each class was a battle, learning English culinary terms, understanding complex techniques, navigating a world that often felt designed to push her to the margins. Her final test came unexpectedly. A prestigious cooking competition offered a scholarship and a chance to work with a renowned chef. The night before the competition, Maria's grandmother's letter fell from her cookbook, a reminder of the generations of strong women who had come before her. Jack's advice echoed in her mind. Cooking is about passion, not perfection. Tell your story through your food. When the judges tasted her dish, a reimagined version of her grandmother's mole sauce infused with California ingredients, the room fell silent. It was more than a meal, it was a narrative of migration, resilience, and hope. As the winner was announced, Maria looked at Elena and Jack, the unlikely family she had created in this new world. Tears welled in her eyes, not just from victory, but from understanding that she had done more than survive. She had transformed.